News from where you live. This is Alabama News Network at 11.
Welcome back. Every day, 29 people in the United States die in motor vehicle crashes that involved an alcohol-impaired driver. This is one death every 50 minutes. Joining me now is Darren Kies with Floyd Hunter personal injury law attorneys, and they'll tell us how to keep safe on the roadways. I'm sorry, I'm getting all mixed up in my head here. Thank you for being here.
Sure,
it's good to see you.
It's good to be here.
So you guys handle a lot of cases like this.
We do. The bulk of we're a personal injury law firm. The bulk of what we handle, obviously, is motor vehicle accidents, and of course, with the statistics being what they are, you can imagine a good deal of those do involve people driving under the influence, both drugs and alcohol.
Okay, so and a DUI can be impairment of any type, I guess, alcohol or drugs.
That's right, and generally it's alcohol, but it's a little more difficult to prove occasionally when there's drugs involved. Signs aren't quite as obvious. But certainly, driving under the influence is something we see a lot of.
Now, of course, you handle cases where people have been injured, but also cases where people have died, I'm sure. That's
right, and unfortunately, about 10,500 people or so a year, according to Mothers Against Drunk Driving, perish in the United States. In Alabama, that number is about 280 or so.
Wow.
So it happens more often than you'd like, but we do, and generally it's important to get, if someone is hurt seriously or even killed in an automobile accident where there might be some drugs or alcohol involved, you want to get an attorney involved as quickly as you can, get a firm involved, get our firm involved to help you protect the interest of the parties who are affected, so that evidence can be preserved and those kind of things.
What are you looking for here? Are you looking for some type of monetary, to deal with your hospital bills, or is it more, just to make sure that person gets prosecuted?
Well, we don't do criminal law,
okay.
but often when someone's injured in a car accident where there's drugs or alcohol involved, there is a criminal prosecution.
Right.
So they kind of parallel each other. We just handle the civil matter, but one of the things we certainly do is deal with their medical bills and their expenses and those kind of things. For example, there are other theories of liability, for example, where the person got the alcohol from. Those people might have some liability as well. So again, it's important to try to find those things out as early as you can.
And car insurance doesn't pay for a lot of those medical bills?
Well, car insurance generally will pay for those.
But if it's more than whatever your,
and that's right.
Bottom line is,
if someone, and there's a fine line, if someone dies at the scene of the accident, then it's more of a wrongful death case, and some of those bills, there aren't as many bills, but if someone is injured and does sustain a lot of bills, and obviously there's there's different kinds of insurance, automobile insurance, underinsured, motorist coverage.
It's all very case by case, I'm sure.
That's right.
Yeah. What number can people call if they would like to get in touch with you?
They can call us at 452-4000.
Okay.
And you can reach us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we'd be glad to talk to if someone has questions, their family members themselves. We'd certainly be glad to talk to them.
All right. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it very much. Coming up.